and Scotty Norris looks like a cool hand Luke in that quarterback position.
Paul Bear Bryant, if he can't stop it, I'm going to run it all night.
Stoic and methodical. Nothing going to excite them. They're ready to go. Let's say, let's hit some people. They're ready to get it on. You got goosebumps?
The goosebumps just hit the old boy.
Cyclones are on the field, led by McGee and T-Tone. They're ready to go, the Cyclones. The golden band from Cyclone Land. The gold pants, the black jerseys, the white numerals, and the gold helmets. Here we go. They are going to crank it up and ready to go, and Richwoods is ready to crank also. They'll kick it away.
I said it before, Sammy. I mean, an opener between two quality schools, quality programs, quality kids. He couldn't ask for anything better than.
Rule will kick it off, and we're about ready to go with the 1994 season Cyclone version. Kick is deep, got it in the wind, and it's in the end zone, and he cannot bring it out. I formation in behind the quarterback. Now McGee's going to shift from the left to the right side. He's in tight. Long count. They're going to show 4 down linemen. Second man through and nowhere to go, and a yard or two. Maybe that's all. Wing left this time. Out of the backfield is Heyman. He's the fullback. And they go off inside to Heyman. Nowhere to go, folks. I mean, he might have got out. Well, he got out to the 25 on a good second effort. So Heyman picked up pretty good yardage out to about the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Norris maybe in his first passing situation of the year. And he is going to throw. He looks. He play action.
Give it to
he
McGee.
Looks. He throws. McGee had it, dropped it. Had it in his hands and dropped it. And he was up at about the 35-yard line. Wells is going to kick it away. And here's the first factor, folks. The wind is a factor. He's standing back at about the 12-yard line. Here's the snap. Not much of a rush. He gets it up end over end. Good booming kick, but they're going to return it. It's going to be Sargent. Sargent at the 35 to the 40. Runs into a wall, and down he goes at about midfield. T-Tone the tackler, but Sargent brings it back. But boy, that was a dandy kick by Wells into an unbelievable win. Foster the upback, Sargent the tailback, Margettis, and goes in motion is Babcock. And they almost go in motion, and now they're going to throw. Look at this. They throw man wide open, and it is caught all the way down and taken away. Nope, it's caught. I thought it was wrestled away. 25-yard line. Foster the tailback, Sargent's the upback. Quarterback Andy Margettis. They're down at the 25-yard line near hash mark. Up the middle they go, and they find a little seam, and they go to Foster. And Foster gets down to about the 21-yard line. Foster is the tailback. Foster the tailback, Sargent the upback. And they go and they motion that time. They jump high formation. Split out left is Babcock. He goes in motion left to right. Margettis, they're on the near hash mark, wide side of the field. They go off inside and look into the secondary. Touchdown, Richwoods. Forget about it, James Foster. And Richwoods scores in a hurry. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Possession for the Cyclones coming up in this football game. Well, the tailback went off the left side, and really nobody touched him. Rule will kick it and end over end. Let's see where this one's going. Into the end zone. We're not bringing it out. You can't bring it out of there. And Chad wide out to this side for the Cyclones. And McGee is in tight, and they throw the ball. They throw it out to Pilger. He's at the 20, at the 25, at the 30, and runs out and has a first down at the 34-yard line.
Tell you what, Heyman came out of the backfield and threw a good block on the corner to spring Pilger back inside for some extra yardage.
First and 10 Cyclones at their own 33-yard line near hash mark. One wide out to each side. Norris is going to show bootleg. He can run. He throws. It is caught McGee, and he's out across the 40 to the 44-yard line, and another Cyclone first down. Now McGee shifts from the left to the right side. One wide out to each side. That's Grubb and Pilger. And Norris is going to go inside to Carter, and Carter runs into his own man and goes nowhere, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 43-yard line, and Richwoods with 4 down linemen. Now they go to a 5 down front and a couple linebackers. And Norris is going to throw, and he looks, he throws, and it's caught, and it's McGee fumbled the ball, and Richwoods has it. Behind quarterback Margettis, and flags on the play, and they went off inside again to Foster. We'll have to wait and see. So that'll move the ball back to the 42-yard line, 1st and 15. Again, Foster and Sargent. Sargent's the tail of the tandem. Quarterback Margettis, and he's going to throw, and he looks, he's got a man wide open, he's beat the defender, and it is incomplete. Richwoods has the ball back at their own 42-yard line after the Cyclones fumbled. Up the middle they go, and he may go the distance, and it's going to be Foster, 30, 25, caught from behind at the 22-yard. Here they come out of the huddle. Margettis is the quarterback. And he's thrown. He's had some people open. They go off inside, and that's a new ball carrier. and that is number 32, and second down 9, ball at the 10. Second man through, stutters away, gets inside and stopped at the 8-yard line.
Schneller did a great job that time, fending off the block and stuck him about at the line of scrimmage.
They have a third and about 7 for a first down, 8 for a touchdown. Gordon, up back, tailback Sargent. They run the option, pitch back, turn the corner, and tackled right there for a gain, little or no gain. Schneller in on the tackle, and boy, that Schneller, 6'1", 180, and a junior, did the job. It'll be a 24-yarder. Ball's going to be on the near hash mark, angled to the right. Margetta saying something to Rule. Let's see if they try. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He drilled it straight through. In fact, he hit the track with it, and Richwoods leads at 10-0. Back in a minute. Richwoods leads at 10-0. Let's see if that stop by the Cyclones gives their defense a little confidence. Got to get the offense moving a little, though. Turn the ball over once on their second possession. End-over-end kick. This one should be brought out, and it is. Carter has it at the 3, to the 5, at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, right up the middle, and down he goes at about the 27, 28-yard line. High formation. Heyman's the up back, and Eck's going to be the tailback, and the quarterback is Norris. And he throws it out here, and they get a block at the 30. To the 35 is Pilger, and still on his feet, and out of bounds, up at about the 39-yard line. Boy, that's a great play. 2 wide out to this side. Now Grubb is outside, and Pilger is slotted right in the I formation. Ball on the far hash mark. Norris is going to pitch the ball back, and Carter is in trouble. Spins away and goes nowhere. Deuce backfield. Now the Cyclones go out of the tandem. They shift out of the I end of the tandem. Heyman is up along with Eck, and they go off to Heyman, and Heyman has the first down. So Matt Heyman cracks out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Here they come out of the huddle. And Norris is going to throw, bootleg, throws. It is intended for McGee, and no good. Second down 10, ball at the 41-yard line. I formation. Heyman is the up back. 2 wide outs to the left side. Scotty Norris, the quarterback. Cyclones down 10-0. Pitches the ball back. Carter's trying to turn the corner to the outside, into the secondary, and out to the near midfield, and going to be close to the first down. Boy, I tell you what, Carter made something out of nothing there.
Smart running. You know, he white jerseys, move him out a little way and scooted around him for first down.
It was a first down for the Cyclones. Carter picks up about 10 on the play. My, little over 10. Clock moving, 2:51 remaining in the first quarter. Richwoods on top. Cyclones first time in Richwoods territory. Norris throws the ball. He goes out to Pilger. Pilger at the 45, to the 40, 35, and goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Cyclones down at the 35-yard line. Grubb to their side. Pilger is slotted right. Heyman is the up back, and the tailback is Eck, and McGee is in tight. And actually, McGee is on the sideline now, and they pitch the ball back to Carter, and Carter spins and nothing. Carter spins, but he just ran out of real estate in a hurry. Here's second down, 10, I formation, ball at the 35-yard line. Long count for Norris. He's going to look. He is in trouble. Now he's got to run for his life. He throws. It is caught by Grubb out here, but not much. This is a third down and about 7 for the Cyclones. 32, got to get down to the 25, first down. Wide outs to the left side, and he's going to throw. Norris looks, in trouble, caught from behind, and down he goes. 4th and 9, Cyclones. Got to make it here, turn the ball over. And Norris is going to roll. He's got lots of time. He looks, he throws, incomplete. Beautiful day for football. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Hey, don't forget, on September 5th, as I look across to Lanphier Park.
Hey, I'm betting right about now you got a large case of the munchies and nothing to eat in the fridge, right? So head on over to Quick and Easy.
Pepsi, all here in the parking lot off North Grand Avenue, and there's going to be a legal procedure once again. 1st and 15 from the 29-yard line. Margettis has him down, and they run the option. Margettis keeps it. He's into the secondary. 35, pitches the ball back, and they fumble it, and it's on the ground, but I think Richwoods got it at the 40-yard line and a first down. Now going to be short of the first down. That's the end of the first. Here comes Margettis, has him down, and he's going to go to the first man through, into the hole, and Foster, not much. Foster gets out across the 40 to the 42. It's going to be a third down and about a yard. Cyclones making the stop, and all of a sudden the defense. Foster carried the ball. Schneller made the tackle. Also in on the tackle, Timmy Daly got in to make the tackle, and it's going to be third down and a long two. Well, this would be a great place to hold him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Schneller looks good at linebacker. They need a big stop here and make him punt into this wind.
Margettis has him down. He's got Foster and Sargent in the I end behind him. They have 2 wideouts on the left side. Let's see what Margettis calls. He's going to run the middle, and he didn't make it. Oh! Oh, they stopped Foster. He didn't get there. I'm telling you, Schneller led the charge. Oh, I tell you, that kid, and you guys called it, Wayne. You and Mike Nardini said this kid is going to be one dandy football player, and he's 6'1", and he's 180 and a junior, and he has a nose for the ball.
It reminds you of dog camp a little bit. The old dog bone had that quickness when he's a sophomore, and Schneller reminds me a lot of him.
Rule's going to step back at about the 28-yard line and kick it away. Back deep is Pilger. Rule waits. He's got the snap. Here it comes, end over end, turns it over. Pilger has got to go get it, and he carries it out of bounds on the 25-yard line. Ball on the near hash, wide side of the field, one wide out to heat side for the Cyclones. I formation in behind Norris. He's going to drop back. He looks, he throws, McGee has it, and McGee fights his way. He's at the 35, at the 40, at the 45, all the way down to the 49-yard line. 26-yard run, catch and run for McGee.
I tell you what.
Two wideouts, one to each side, one lone running back in behind the quarterback Norris. He throws, and it is caught to Carter. He's good at the 35, needs a block at the 30. He's at the 25, hit the 20, 15, 10. 5, caught from behind.
What a run.
What a run. Gardner, the touchdown-saving grab to Chad Carter. Oh, my, Carter electrifies this crowd. There's a flag on the play, illegal motion. They'll bring it back against the Cyclones. Did you see it right here?
No, I didn't see it at all.
I didn't either. Yard line, 1st and 15. Cyclones go double wide outs. Carter's going to be slotted. Pilger's going to go to the far side. Heyman's the one lone running back in behind Norris. Boy, Norris has showed me something as a quarterback. What a nice touch. 1st and 10 Cyclones from their own 47. And they're going to throw, and they throw it out here, but Grubb had to go down to one knee to get it, and he did. And he's back to the original line of scrimmage. Long count by Scotty Norris, and he is going to throw. He play action, in trouble, gets away. He needs a block. He can run. He looks. He throws. Got it. McGee into the secondary, still on his feet, and down he goes at the 39-yard line. McGee was caught, hit in the secondary. The man making the tackle is Matt Brereton. He had to hold on for dear life, and he's going to be about a half a yard short. How about 3rd down and 1 Cyclones? They have it down at the 39-yard line of Richwoods. They've dominated the last couple minutes, but they're down on the scoreboard 10-0. Norris on the quarterback sneak has a 1st down. So quarterback Norris has him down. 4 down linemen for Richwoods. Everybody else in tight. McGee's in tight on the right side, I formation. They're going to run, and they fake the bootleg, and they throw, but Norris gets away. He looks, he throws McGee right through his hands. Down at I formation in behind quarterback Norris. He's going to roll. They're going to run the draw to Eck, and Eck picks up about 5 or 6 across the 30, down to the 29. It's going to be a 3rd down and a long 3.
2 plays here to get the 1st down.
Exactly. I think you're looking at 2 plays here to gain 3 yards. You don't have to pass the ball here. You can go with whatever. Norris ball right in the middle of the field. Now they run out of the pro set. They're in a tandem. They shift it out of the eye up the middle. It's Heyman, and Heyman very close. I don't know. It's all going to be to the spot. He got down to about the 26. Well, there has been a big crowd here for this one, and it was Norris ducks under center, Horseman. And that is Terry Horseman, who will be 17 years old on Monday. And Norris is going to look, and he goes off inside, and it's Heyman. And Heyman picks up about 4 down to about the 18-yard line. 2nd down, 6. Norris has him. Cyclones moving right to left. Norris is going to throw. He looks, he throws out here right through the hands of Grubb. 3rd down and 8. I formation ball right in the middle of the field. Norris going to fake the draw. He's going to roll. He can run all night. He ducks inside. He's got a block. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's at the 1. Oh, my. Scotty Norris gets down to the 1-yard line. He rolled down to the left side and got down to the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Pilger goes to the right side. It'll be Heyman, and it will be Eck, and they will be in a tandem. They'll shift out of the eye into the deuce backfield. And Norris ducks under center. Horseman, 2nd man through. Heyman, I'm not sure. Touchdown. Matt Heyman, 6 foot 180 and a senior. Scores for the Cyclones. And it is 10-6. And now let's see if it will be Wells attempting the extra point. I don't think they'll go for 2. No need to this early in the ball game. It'll be Ryan Wells, 5'10", 160, and a junior will attempt the extra point. Cyclones, oppressive drive of 75 yards. They started that one at their own 25-yard line and marched 75 yards. So Wells will attempt the extra point. Snap, kick placement is up, and the kick is good.
Good. Yes, yes.
Richwoods 10, Cyclones 7. It's a dandy. Be back in a minute. Wells will kick it away. First time he will kick off this year, and he'll have a wind to his back. So Wells will boom it away. Number 16, Ryan Wells. Sargent and Foster, and Wells line drive kick and got to take a bounce, and it does. But it takes it right to Foster at the 10, to the 15. Look out, he has a hole. He's gone at the 40, 45, 50. Forget it. It's a 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, no flags, and a touchdown, and a 90-yarder. It is all of a sudden, you talk about deflating, huh? You're shooting a hot air balloon, snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. Incredible.
Ooh-wee.
Well, speed, folks, and when Foster, but I'm not sure what that seemed, I couldn't have gone a little distance. Short kick, one of the Cyclones up guys is going to take it. It is taken at the 25. Got to come right up the middle to the 30, and down he goes, out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Here they come out of the huddle. Now McGee shifts to the left side. Two wide outs to the far side, one lone running back in behind quarterback Scotty Norris. Norris is going to throw. He looks, he throws, Pilger has it, and first down all the way down at the 43-yard line. Little slant to Mike Pilger, and the tackle made by Nick Babcock.
Complete to 83, Mike Pilger.
Pilger's size this year versus last year in strength is just unbelievable difference. And that play, they both arrive at the ball at the same time. Pilger's size and speed, he gets the ball.
Clock moving with 4:45 remaining in the first half. Richwoods on top by 10, 17-7. I formation, and now Norris is going to roll. He's got some time. He throws, and it's caught out there.
Yes!
Caught at the 25. Pilger at the 20, at the 15, down inside the 10 at the 8. You gotta love it.
Mike Pilger is a strong wideout, and he just showed it there. Shrugged off a tackle, cut it inside, got an extra 20 yards. Just a great play.
And Cyclones want to take a timeout. They were not organized. And
Scotty Norris, under pressure, Mr. Cool. Let me just roll a little bit right and find the big old hoss in the middle of the field.
I tell you what, the thing that impressed me about Norris is his poise and his touch. He may not have the strongest arm, but he's got a superb touch when throwing the football.
Matt Heyman's not the prettiest runner in the world, but I tell you what, he's just what you need at fullback with this football team. Just going to pound it inside at you and make you stop him.
Lanphier and Sacred Heart Griffin next Friday night. We've got that big tailgate party scheduled at 5:30. And the Cyclones will have it first and goal from the 7. Ball on the near hash mark, wide side of the field to the right side. Richwoods leads at 17-7. Cyclones just cut it to 10-7, and on the ensuing kickoff, quarterback Norris. The up back is Heyman. The tailback is Eck. Long count, first and goal, 7-yard line. They go, they're going to roll. They look, he gets away. Oh, he's caught from behind at the 15. I hope not. He was rolling right. If he gets away, he can probably walk into the end zone. He had blockers in front. Cyclones now, obviously, in a passing situation. Second and goal, 15-yard line. Quarterback Norris. He drops, short drop, throws. That's pass interference. I'm telling you, they're all over McGee or Pilger. Boy, there was no doubt about it. Great first half, 17-7 Richwoods. Cyclones threatening. McGee shifts from the left to the right side. He's in tight on the right side. One wide receiver each side. They go off inside to Heyman. He didn't go anywhere. Here come the Cyclones out of the huddle. Ball on the far hash, wide side of the field to the near side. Second down, 7-eye formation in behind Norris. He looks on the reverse. It's McGee, and put it in the bank, folks. The end around reverse to Mike McGee, and he carried it into the end zone. Well, you won't see McGee get many touchdowns rushing. He's going to get a lot of them receiving, and it was an end around to McGee, and McGee raced it in the left side.
They've worked on that play a lot. I don't know how much it'll be used, but I tell you, when the big fella gets the ball out there, you better beware.
Cyclones have scored a couple of touchdowns. This is shaping up to be a pretty good high school football game. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's 17-14. And now they're going to try somebody else is going to kick it. And it's an end-over-end kick, and it's going to be back, and it's into the end zone, and they're not going to run it out. In motion comes Babcock from left to right. Long count. They're going to go up the middle, and maybe a yard, 2, 3. 4 is where he got the ball carrier. And second down and about 7. I formation in behind. Babcock goes in motion again. Foster the up back. Foster has it. Tries to get to the outside. Nowhere to go. Stacked up, and that Cyclone defense now is coming to the fore. comes Margettis, 3rd down and 5, ball at the 25-yard line. I formation, Babcock comes in motion, left to right. The up man is Foster, and they're going to run the option, and into the secondary, and he got the first down. Boy, I don't know. Very close. It all depends on the spot, and I think he got it. 17-14 the score. Here they come, 1st and 10. Richwoods ball on the far hash mark, wide side of the field to the near side. They've got 2 ends in tight. Babcock in motion. Foster the up back, Sargent the tailback. Long count, Foster up the middle, stuck in the hole by Schneller. Schneller nailed him, give him a gain of a yard. Schneller had him, got mad because he got away. He made the first hit, and boy, the kid. And, you know, I just believe that there is just something you can't teach, and the nose for the football is one. It seemed like those 2 guys had a nose for the football, and I see that same trait Schneller has.
The thing about Schneller is how fast he closes. Once he reads it, I mean, his acceleration to and through the ball is very impressive.
1:05 remaining, and it's 2nd down, and let's call it 9. Margettis has him in the I formation. Foster is the up back, and they go to Foster, and Foster worms his way out to about the 35, the 36-yard line, and now they're going to do exactly that. They're just going to try to grind it out. Cyclones take another timeout, so 3rd down and 6. Out of the huddle comes the Knights of Richwoods. They lead at 17-14. We're in the red in the first half of the ball game. Less than a minute to go, 51 seconds. Margettis is going to go off inside to Sargent, and Sargent didn't go anywhere. He gained a yard before the Cyclones stopped him up. Cyclones make the charge and made the stop, and the Cyclones are going to force a punt. Now we'll see how much time. Matt Heyman led the charge. Also Matt Mitrione in on the tackle. McGee was there, and Vespa is there. 32 seconds, 31 seconds. Richwood's going to take a 5-yard penalty, I guarantee you. They're going to let the clock run out. They're going to stand back at about the 18-yard line. The snap's going to come from the 30-yard line. So he's 12 yards back. Cyclones, here comes the rush, but not much. He gets it off, no problem, going off the side of the foot and goes out of bounds. 20-yard line. He didn't get back to the 20. I'm telling you, the Cyclones kept their lanes that time, and Foster was absolutely crunched. 1st and 10. Margettis has him down. Foster the up back, Sargent the tailback, and they go off Margettis, and nowhere to go. He tried the keeper and gained 2. The option play, and the Cyclones defended it well. Schneller was there, and also there coming up quickly was Chad Carter. 2nd down 7. Margettis. Babcock goes in motion right to left. I formation near hash mark. They run the option. They pitch it back. They try to turn the corner to the outside. Caught from behind. Eck gets him.
Forced him to pitch it. Eck came up from the secondary, made a good tackle.
You know what's interesting? I think they may not want to. They may have to go to the air a little more.
Yep.
And I think they can. I think, don't get lulled to sleep. I formation. Foster and Sargent. Foster the up back, Sargent the tailback. In the I formation. Long count. They go off inside. They run the option, and down he goes.
He pitched it. Ball's loose. Griffin ball.
Cyclones have it, I think. Yes. Margettis was running the option, and P.J. Clark picks it up. I'm sorry, J.C. Clark. Where am I going, P.J.? McGee's in tight on the left side. I formation, long count, and they go 2nd man through, and it's Eck, and maybe a yard or 2, and that's all. And Al Eck will come out. Boy, that Eck kid has really played well. Stuck his nose in there and played very, very well. 2nd down and 9. Now the Cyclones send 2 wideouts to the right side. Slotted right will be Pilger. And now Carter's got to go to the left side. Now they're going to send 2 to the left side. Cyclones having trouble getting guys situated. Now they do. Pilger facing. Now he'll go. They look. They throw. And it is caught at the 15. And down to about the 11-yard line is Carter. Carter gave a head fake and carried down to about the 11-yard line. Greg Houston runs him out of bounds. It's going to be very close to a 1st down. 1. Norris looks to the side. They're trying to get the play in. Cyclones got to hurry. They'll go right at High Horseman, Donlin, and T-Tone. 3rd down and the length of a football for the Cyclones at the 11-yard line. They don't. They go off inside to Heyman. He's got the 1st down, I believe. He does. It's going to be 1st and goal from the Cyclones from the 10-yard line.
I tell you what, 75, Steve Vespa just buried the defensive tackle in front of him and let Heyman slide off of his rear for the 1st down.
2 wideouts to the right side. Pilger slotted right. McGee's in tight on the left side. Ball right in the middle of the field. Cyclones moving right to left. They're down 3. They throw it. They throw it out here.
Oh, yes.
It is Pilger. He's at the 10. He dances away. He's at the 5. He's still on his feet down to the 4-yard line. Pilger was hit at the 10 and then gets down to the 4-yard line. Norris has him down, long count. In tight is McGee. They go off inside. Keeps the ball. Turns the corner. Needs a block. He is no Norris is in!
Nope.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He got to the 1-foot line. Cyclones have 2 shots from inside the 1-yard line. Peoria Richwoods, one of the favorites in the Mid-State Conference this year. Cyclones knocking on the door to take the lead for the first time. I formation, everybody in tight except Pilger. Quarterback sneak,
Touch.
and he buries him in the end zone. Touchdown, Scotty Norris. Don't get fancy, guys. Don't celebrate yet. It's a long way from being over. Wells will attempt the extra point. Snap, placement, kick is up, and the kick is good. Cyclones lead at 21-7. Back in a minute. Here comes Fry. Will kick it off for the Cyclones. Got to get it up in the air. He didn't. It's going to be returned. It's fumbled by Sargent. Takes it at the 5. He's in trouble, and down he goes, and hung up. Still on it. Fumble the ball. Fumble the ball. I think the Cyclones have it. Well, wait, they do. Cyclones have it again. Matt Mitrione recovers the fumble at the 20-yard line.
Boy, some prophet standing on top of this box talking about a wind and maybe not taking the win or taking the win, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's be honest, Wayno. Long count. Norris has him down. We're in the 3rd quarter. Cyclones, we're down 10-0. He's going to pump fake. He looks. He throws into the end zone. No, that's not pass interference.
It reminded me of a former player we had with Bart Geiser, Bruce Summer, and Joe Bonsinger. Anywhere close, those old Glue-Finger kids that put it away and get the first.
Ball up. 2nd down and 10. Ball up the 20-yard line. I formation. Norris on the reverse to Pilger. Pilger needs a break. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10-5. Touchdown! Mike Pilger on the end around from 20 yards out. Flag in the end zone. I guarantee you it's going to be against Sacred Heart Griffin. I think for too much display.
Celebrating.
Yes. They're going to go for 2. From 18 yards out, they're going to go for 2.
Very
Norris
interesting.
is going to call it. He drops back. They'll throw the bomb. They throw it, and it is going to be caught! Pilger caught it! He got away from the corner. He got away from Houston, and it's an 18-yard 2-point conversion. Happy days are here again. I hope we have 10,000 people here next Friday night, and I'm going to tell you what, I don't really care who wins the game. It's great for football in this city.
Yeah.
It's the most anticipated high school football matchup this fall. The Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones battling the Lamphere Lions.
Here comes Fry. He'll boot it away. He kicks it. Got to get it up. Not too deep, and now it's going to be taken back, and it's taken by Foster at the 3. He's at the 5, to the 10, to the 15, and down. Still on his feet, and he got out across the 25 to the 27, and he was a step from breaking it, Wayne.
Yeah.
Now they are going to shift out of the I into the tandem. They're in the deuce backfield. He goes off inside, and down goes McGee. Makes the tackle on Sargent, and it's a loss back to the 25. Mike McGee almost beat the handoff in the backfield. McGee, from a defensive end, almost got to the ball carrier before the ball did, and it'll be a 2nd down. And they go up the middle, and flags all over the play. Margettis has him in the offset I. Sargent's in the backfield, and they go, and he pitches the ball back, and they turn the corner, and Sargent has big yardage out across the 30, picked up about 7 on the play. Here comes 3rd and 8, big play of the ball game. Under 5 minutes remaining, 3rd quarter, and they go off up the middle, and the ball carrier's not going anywhere. He got a yard or 2, and that's all, and the Cyclones stack him up. They went off inside, and the ball carrier stopped right in his tracks. Rule will kick it away. Pilger's back at about the 30. If you're the Cyclones, you don't want a penalty here. Don't rough, don't jump offside. Low snap. They get it off, end over end. Going to carry to Pilger. He's got it at the 32. Picks it up. After he dropped it, he's at the 35. Tries to get outside to the 40 and down at about the 39-yard line. Norris has him down. 1 lone running back, 2 wideouts, both to each side. And they go off inside, and the ball carrier, not much, maybe out to the 40, and that is all. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 20-yard line. 2 wideouts again. Norris is going to hitch. He looks. He throws it out here to Pilger. Pilger's at the 45. He gets away and going to be very close to a 1st down out near midfield. Cyclones 3rd and about 1. This is a big 1st down. It keeps them with the wind to their back on this possession. And now the clock becomes the enemy. Quarterback sneak. Norris has the 1st down, and I mean they wedge it out. They wedge it all the way down to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 4 on a quarterback sneak. Straight dive, and Cyclones died. 1 lone running back. Eck in behind Norris. And they go off inside Eck, and he didn't fool anybody, and he still got 3 yards. Al Eck kept his legs moving. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and spun off and picked up about 3 yards in the 3rd quarter. 29-17, Sacred Heart Griffin over Peoria Richwoods. Richwoods raced off to a 10-0 lead. They then led 17-7. Cyclones have done all the damage since then, 22 unanswered points. Second down, 7, ball at the 45-yard line. I formation in behind quarterback Norris. Cyclones moving right to left as you look at your dial. Norris drops back. He looks. He throws. Rainbow Pilger intercepted. And they dropped it incomplete. It was intercepted and dropped. The tight end. He looked like he could be open. Norris is going to roll. He looks. McGee hasn't released. He throws. And it is caught and held on. Pilger, great hands at the 30. Oh, my. They lead it 29-17. We're winding down the third quarter. Norris goes off inside to Eck, and Eck gained a yard, and that's all. Quarterback Norris has him down. 2 wideouts, 1 to each side. Pitch the ball back to Carter. Carter needs a block. He cuts inside. He's got to get to the outside, still on his feet, and picked up about 3 or 4 yards. Got down to about the 26-yard line and stayed in bounds. Clock is in the red. 54 seconds remaining. Wide to the right side is Grubb, and the near side is Clark. I formation in behind quarterback Norris, 22 seconds. Norris barks. He's going to look. He rolls. He's in some trouble. He throws. Incomplete. Knockdown. McGee was there.
He's got the legs.
42-yarder.
Behind him.
The ball, it's a 42-yarder. 43-yarder. It's going to be a slight angle to the left. You don't want it blocked, obviously. Snap. Kick is up, and I don't know. It got there, and no goes to the side. Off to the side. He's here watching his grandson, Eric Grubb. Wide receiver for the Cyclones. Margettis has him down. Inside they go. The ball carrier is Foster, and Foster picks up, he's still running on his feet and got out to about the 30-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With them play, and Scotty Norris just continues to do nothing but impress. Where do the Cyclones come up with these quarterbacks? Here's a kid that everybody said, oh, the Cyclones once Akram leaves and then once Fleischle leaves, and it doesn't make any difference, and they just keep bringing them. Well, let's credit where credit is due. That offensive line, Terry Horseman in there, Steve Donlin and P.J. Titone in there, along with Craig Goen and Steve Vespa. Boy, they have done a whale of a job. And moving it out, the offensive line of the Cyclones has dominated this one in the last couple of quarters. Second and 10. First and 10. Richwoods, the dive play out across the 30 to the 32 yards. And now Richwoods won the first quarter. Cyclones won the second and third quarter. Let's see what's going to happen here in the fourth. Richwoods has the wind to their back, but they're not necessarily a passing team. They've been trying to run. Now they come wideouts. 2 wideouts to their side. Obvious pass formation. They go off inside Foster, and Foster picks up about 3 or 4. Keep behind Margettis, 2nd down and 5, and up the middle they go, and nowhere to go is Foster. Foster might have got a yard or 2, and that is all. Margettis, he got popped by one of the Cyclone defenders, who just in case he kept the ball, he got popped. 2 wideouts to this side. Now they call timeout. For his Richwoods Knights. They have it about the 37, 38-yard line. Has him down, I formation. Foster, the up back. He's going to run the option. Keeps it and has the first down to the outside. He has the first down out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. I formation. They have a man in the slot left. I formation, and the Margettis is going to throw. He's hit, and it is incomplete. Grubb was but bought the time. Margettis got rid of the ball. Clark clobbered him. Clark came up from the blind side. J.C. Clark put pressure on Margettis, and 2nd down, I formation. Margettis has him down. They shift. He's going to go up the middle into the secondary, and it's a big first down and still on his feet. And holding, there's going to be a holding against Richwoods. It's the Cyclones face mask. Cyclones at the 42. That'll move it down to the 27-yard line. And it looks like they have... We'll have to check and see who's in the backfield. Margettis pitched the ball. Bad pitch on the ground, and he falls on it back at the 27-yard line. Game 2nd and 15. Margettis has them down. 8:58. Clock moving. Up the middle they go. I tell you what, and they gain not much. Maybe down to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 11. Cyclones have the receivers covered. Now Babcock goes in motion left to right. And Margettis is going to roll. There's a flag on the play, and that's going to be motion. Here they come. 3rd down and about 17. Margettis goes off inside to Sargent. Sargent is caught from behind, and down he goes. And Chad Carter makes the tackle. Gordon in motion. Margettis is going to throw. He looks, he throws, and it is incomplete, knocked away, and they tried to pass, and Cyclone defenders all over the place. Timmy Daly, credit Timmy Daly, 6'1" and a senior, with an outstanding defensive play in the secondary. It will go unnoticed, but Daly was there to knock the ball away, and Cyclones have it at their own 31-yard line. High formation, Heyman the up back, Eck the tailback. Keep it on the grounds if you're the Cyclones now. Nothing fancy. They go off inside to Eck. He picks up 4 or 5. Carries out to about the 35-yard line. Pick up of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. I formation. Heyman's the up back. Eck the tailback. Norris has him down. He goes off inside, and it is Heyman and maybe a yard or 2. That's 3rd down and 5. A first down here would be big. McGee's in tight on the right side, in tight on the end. 2 wideouts, 1 to each side. Grubb and Pilger. Norris is going to throw. He throws. McGee caught it. First down. Big Mike McGee at midfield. That, my friends, is a weapon you cannot defend against. Greg Houston on the stop. McGee at 6'5", Houston at 5'9", and you sent the tight end down, and that's the classic mismatch that a lot of secondaries are going to have to be concerned about all year. All the statistics that favor the Cyclones. Clock moving, 5:25. 1st and 10 Cyclones. They're at the 49-yard line. Pitch the ball back to Eck. He falls on it, and I don't know. It's a fumble. Did he get it back? Yes. Watching the scoreboard. 4:45 remaining. 2nd down, and let's call it about 15 for the Cyclones. And Norris is going to give off inside to Eck. Eck's at the 50 and carries all the way down to the 46-yard line. Norris, the quarterback. His sister Kelly down below in the press box, just got out of the hospital and enjoying this one immensely. Norris looks, he's in trouble, he's still on his feet, he can roll to the right, he needs a block. He's at the 50, he's at the 45, still on his feet, all the way down to the 40-yard line. What a job by Scotty Norris. I just said his sister's in the press box, just got out of the hospital, she's battling a disease. Young girl about 13 years of age, and she's sitting in the press box enjoying the game, and she's got to be proud of her brother, Scotty. Yard line. Cyclones get a first down here. It's over. Heyman's the up back. Norris is the tailback. Norris the quarterback. Eck is the tailback. Long count. They're going to try to draw him off. They didn't. It's going to be a delay of game. Now Richwoods having trouble getting too many guys on the field. Now they get them all off. They still got guys coming on and off. Snap it and see what happens.
They got too many on the field.
Off the side of the foot. Let's see where it goes. Bounces out of bounds. There's flags on the play.
They got 12.
They might have had 12 on the
12.
field. It's still 4th down, but it's 4th and about 2. Ball's at the 40-yard line with 2 minutes, 49 seconds. And the Cyclones are going to go for it. They are not going to punt. Norris will try the same thing. Maybe we'll try to bring them off sides. We'll wait and see. 4th and 2. Norris quarterback sneak. I don't know.
Down.
He got the first down. Norris wedged it out. Scotty Norris quarterback sneak, and now, Mr. Strader, you can start testing. Not quite yet.
Well, I tell you what, though,
yet.
the Griffin Offensive Brain Trust has hitched themselves up to that O-line, and that O-line's got to get a lot of credit. I tell you what, they've taken over this ball game middle 2nd quarter on.
Vespa, Tito, Horseman, Donlin, and Goen. Done the job. Clock moving, 2:42. The Lions play manual tonight. Hope the Lions win. The Cyclones are going to win. Let's everybody be 1-0 heading into next Friday night. Let's get about 7,000-8,000 out here for the ball game. And that center is Terry Horseman. Happy birthday, Terry, on Monday. Inside they go. Heyman gains a yard or 2. Stacked up.
Heyman, the ball carrier.
And he was stacked. Long count by Norris. He goes off inside, and it is Heyman, and Heyman still on his feet, and he drags the tackler with him for 3 or 4 yards. Brian Rule was hanging on, but not before Heyman took him for 3 yards. Norris ducks under center at the 32-yard line. Deuce backfield in behind him. 3rd down and about 5. Norris is going to run the option, needs a block to the outside. He's got to turn the corner. He's at the 30 and run out of bounds. Going to be very close to the first down. Don't mention it all. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Quarterback sneak. I don't know. This time he might not have made it. We'll see. They still haven't blown the whistle, and it's going to be very close. Oh, the spot's terrible. Inches short. Richwoods takes over. Here comes Richwoods out of the huddle. Margettis, the quarterback. He has played well, but he's had a tough time inside. They go off inside. The ball carrier is Foster, but he says, I'm not so sure we're there right now. And he says, Richards, he's never going to see. 1st and 10, and Margettis is going to throw, and he looks, and he's got a man wide open, and he throws, and it is caught. Caught down at the, no, incomplete. They're going to say he trapped it.
And I love the Cyclones dearly, and I'll be in the stands whenever they're playing.
Andy Margettis has him down. I formation. In motion comes Babcock. Babcock and Margettis is going to throw.
there.
He's under the rush. He airs it out, and it is incomplete. He throws it into the track. The man defending over there is number 15, and that's Timmy Daly. And it's going to be a third down. Third down and 10.
I'm looking down to Scotty Norris, and he's holding his midsection a little bit. I think there's going to be some nicks and bumps and bruises, and just get everybody healthy, get a little better shape, and get ready to take on the Lanphier Lion.
In motion, comes right to left, and they're going to run the option. He ducks inside. He's at the 50, and he's caught from behind over there by Heyman. I tell you, that Matt Heyman has played very, very well. Boy, and he's played both ends of the football. There you go. They went in motion, and they throw it. There's a flag on the play. You'd forget about it. The fullback went in motion big time. They'll bring that back. It was just run a straight dive play. They just want to get out of here. And so that's it. The Cyclones will take over, and the Cyclones won't even have to take a snap. Is out there. The quarterback, Bill Bruni, is out there. So the Cyclones are going to complete a sweep of Peoria Richwoods today. They won the freshman game. The Cyclones won the sophomore game. The Cyclones won the varsity game. They're counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. Cyclones knock off a real good Peoria Richwoods team by a score of 29-17. You hear the crowd down below us? 3, 2, 1. It is all over.
Yes.
Final score, Sacred Heart Griffin 29, Richwoods 17.
Next week, this time, baby. Northing's been talking. The Spear, baby! Hey, they want a piece of the black and gold. They're going to get it. No, they don't. We got to prepare. Nothing stupid over the weekend. Remember, it's the same thing. Rain, heartache. Guys, we got to prepare ourselves every week. School's got to start. Hey, big game next week, baby. We started off the right. Hey guys, just don't have any more starts like that though, huh? You know, we gotta come out prepared. Hey, it's not anything any coach can say or get fired up. You gotta mentally get yourself ready to go. Great job.
Now we get Andre in the fear! Yeah!
Yep, they got a governor over here called McGee, I heard.
I'm taking that baby home with me.
LA Queen victory!
Take it on the